Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be doing Esme's 8-month progress for you. So Esme has now gone from crawling to sitting up all within a week. She's been crawling for a good couple of weeks now, as you all would know if you watch my daily vlogs. Esme's in the process of trying to speak, so she's trying to get her words out. She's also trying to stand now, so she'll like get on her all fours and then try and pull herself up to stand. She's always been a really good sleeper until a couple of weeks ago. Well, I'd say a couple of weeks ago. So for about last week, maybe two, she's not been so good throughout the night. She's been waking up for the night again. But I think that's just down to teething. She now has 60. I think she's got more coming through. But it looks like her back teeth is coming because, like, if you're looking on her gums, like, they look really bruised and sore and angry and things. So I just think it's like her back tooth that's coming through, which is causing her pain. She's now fully weaned onto like food, so she has a mixture of home cooked food and baby food. Pardon me. She's not a lover of baby food as much as what she is like home cooked food. No, she loves yogurts, cheese, chicken. She loves carrots. She loves a bit of, she's not too sure on cabbage. I did try her on cabbage Sunday. She's not too sure on that. She loves toast. She loves her porridge in the morning. So like if I don't do her baby food, like the powdered food for her breakfast, she'd have like baby food porridge. She'd have ready bread or porridge oats with me, and all I do, I make that with obviously cow's milk. And then whilst like over on the stove, I don't ever do Esme's in the microwave, just because obviously the hot spots and things. So whilst on the stove, if I do her porridge oats, I will make hers with mine, and I obviously add cinnamon to mine, and I wouldn't add raisins or honey to Esme's, but I add that to mine. But Esme has, if she has porridge oats, she'd have that with cinnamon and bananas. And if she has ready bread, she also has that with cinnamon and bananas, just to sweeten it out, because I don't add any sugar to Esme's. But although I did add a dollop of Nutella the other day into her ready bread with a few bananas, she liked that, but I didn't want to make it overly sweet so she gets used to eating all the sweet stuff. Like, I want her to be able to eat it so it's not always sweet for her, if you get what I mean. And she currently likes Weetabix. She do like a Weetabix. I'm not giving her them too often though, because they tend to be a bit rich for her, so they go through her. Esme has cut her bottles down, and that really worried me. I think I mentioned it in the vlog where I was struggling to get her to drink anything, especially baby milk. I'm not sure whether she's at that age now where she just thinks the milk is absolutely disgusting. It tastes, because obviously your taste buds are developing now. So whereas that taste, I have been giving her a couple of bottles of cow's milk, but I still go back to the baby milk because baby milk's got all the nutrients that she needs, rather than the cow's milk. I've also given her a couple of bottles of milkshake just to see if she'll drink that. Made with her milk, not our milk. Even though like I've given her our milk, like cow's milk, I've made the milkshake powder with her milk, just because I want her to drink the baby milk rather than our milk. Even though our milk I know is good, like she can have that. She's not one yet, so she can't go on it fully. She also has juice. I could only get her to drink a juice the other day from a bottle though, not a cup. But I think that's just down to her teething. I really don't think it's anything else. It's not because she didn't want the cup, because she's used to having the cup. What else does she do? She's been going to baby group again. She does play sessions with like the play lady from the nursery. She's, like I said, she's trying to get her words out. Obviously, her come out earlier, and like she said to Esme's doing brilliant. She didn't get weighed or nothing. She's gonna get weighed tomorrow, which in the vlog I can update you on her weight. She's eating everything. She's really happy with Esme's progress actually. Like she said, you can see that Esme's had quite a bit of floor time, like from newborn. Like she's had a lot of floor time because the way she's moving around, biting things. Esme's also getting very crafty at the minute. She knows that if she falls asleep on me or Matt, if we're gonna put her down. As soon as we put her down, she wakes up. Now normally I'd put her in a cot while she's awake, just so like she settles herself. but she's got very crappy lately, and she's like not having any of that, so she preferred to fall asleep on us, which at the minute is okay. She's teething. I don't really mind, but I don't want to get her out of that routine where she's not settling, like self-settling. She needs to be settled. I don't want to get her into that. Esme's like going in the beanbag chair. That's why hence it's on my bed, because it's got to be put away for the baby. Like I said, Esme's in her cot. She's still quite small. Like people say to me, "Oh, she looks really big." She's not. She's still quite small. She's 8 months old. She turned 8 months old on the 15th, and she still in 0 to 3 to 6 month clues, which like some 0 to 3 months, albeit don't fit her. I think it depending on where you get the clothes from. I think it's like, because all clothing, like all different brands of like clothing obviously are different, like they're all made differently, so it just depends. Some of her baby girls are 9 to 12 months, they fit her. Some are 3 to 6 months, too big. Some are 0 to 3, still fits her. Obviously I tend not to put the 0 to 3 on her, don't put the 0 to 3 on her anymore, just because it's not fair. Obviously with Esme wearing 0 to 3 months when she clearly shouldn't, like she's comfortable, but to me I know she's getting like a little bit, not tight, but like you can see it getting a bit small here and in the arms. But like other than that, Esme's, like I said, hitting all of her targets. I'm not going to do a 9 month update. I'm going to do mostly a 10, 11 month update, just because like I don't feel, if I feel like things are changing, she's doing more and she's progressing more, obviously I'll update you. But because you see a lot of Esme in the daily vlogs, and I mentioned like what Esme's doing in the daily vlog, I just think like it just get a bit repetitive. So I'm going to include this bit of a pregnancy update, I think. So it'll be Esme's / pregnancy update, just because obviously I need to because there's not really like Esme's, even though Esme's, I couldn't explain that, she's doing a lot more than what she did on her, I think it was her 6 month update or 7 month update. I think it was a 6 month update. Obviously like all she has really like learned to do is crawl and other little things, obviously what you just heard. But like I said, if anything changes, obviously majority of it's going to be in the daily vlog anyway. So I'm not. If you still want videos like this, then comment down below and let me know, and I'll carry on doing them. But if not, if you'd rather wait for the daily vlog, just let me know either way, and then I'll do them. So I'm not gonna end it here because I'm gonna be filming my pregnancy update straight after. Hey guys, and welcome back. So this week is pregnancy update, and it's week 27. Nothing really new to report, but I thought I'd just go through my scan report with you. And I had my 28 week appointment yesterday, and obviously the midwives plotted the baby's growth on the chart, so I can show you that. So I just it's got to cover up my name on it and my address. So see, that's my maternity notes. That's my, like, obviously to keep all my like appointments. So that's, like I said, that's my maternity notes. All my appointments are on the back. I'll show you my scan report now, if you could actually see it. I'll cover my address up. So it just says, obviously, I don't know if you can see actually, I don't know if it's going to be very clear. Obviously it's got all the babies, it's plotted all the babies stuff there. I'll just read it out to you, it might be a little bit easier. So it just says maternal age, obviously I'm 31. It was a normal conception. The baby's head, this was taken on, I can't remember what day it was now. Normally it tells you. I think it was on the same day I had my diabetes. So I should check. So it was on the 4th of October. This scan was last week. I was 26 weeks and 2 days. The baby's head, so like the measurements of the head was 248.7. The belly was 226.9, and the femur length was 51.9. It's got obviously art activity present. It was baby was dead dying at that point. A little bit extra fluid, but I get that with diabetes. It says, oh, my percent is high and on the front wall, so sometimes it cushions the kicks, so I don't always feel it, but I've obviously been feeling a lot of movements. I'm being quiet because Esme's asleep behind me on my bed and I don't want to wake her up. It's got suboptimal and technically difficult to see due to baby's position. Poor head measurements attained, but fetal growth is larger than normal but within normal limits. And then it's obviously all been plotted there. And then when the midwives, they plotted it, so when they measure from your belly as well, so the baby is there, like growth-wise on the scan. No, not growth-wise on the scan. These are my belly measurements, not scan measurements. Scan measurements are there. So that was at 26 weeks, the measurements. So that was shown around about 34, 37 weeks. And that was yesterday's, and I was 28 weeks, and it's showing at 42 weeks at the minute. But because I'm having regular growth scans, they're not too worried. Obviously this just gives you an array of obviously information. Obviously it's got all your bits and bobs in, obviously from previous pregnancies. I'm not sure if everybody around the UK's maternity notes are the same. Normally they write on this part here, but because I got gestational diabetes and I'm under a specialist team, I've got my own like bits what they write in. Like I said, nothing really new to report at all. So I'm just going to give you a few fun facts. So it says, at 27 weeks, obviously I'm not 27 weeks, I think I mentioned before, I do it a week behind, because there's no point in doing, just say, because I'm 28 weeks now, I don't know what's going to happen throughout this week, so I always do it a week behind. So at 27 weeks, your baby is 36 centimetres long and weighing 1.9 pounds and about the size of a head of a cauliflower. Your baby might start to open their eyes around the 27 week mark and begin to distinguish between night and day. They have little hiccups in the womb that might radiate through your tummy, meaning you can feel all the little things, which I've been getting quite a lot actually, and you can like see the little, what I call them, little bubbles. If you went into premature labour now, your baby would be cared for in a special care unit and would have a very good chance of surviving. Their lungs are still developing but would function with some medical assistance. Your baby's brain is also going through its final stages of fine-tuning with some last-minute fast and furious development. Along with their developed brain, your baby now has very developed taste buds, so if you eat spicy food, it's possible that it may make your baby hiccup, but don't worry, these will pass quickly. Your baby will start to practice breathing movements, even though his or her lungs aren't yet taking in oxygen. Babies have close to 15% of fat on their body, but this will be closer to 30% by the time your baby is born. Your baby's heartbeat is so strong that your partner might be able to hear it if they put your ear to your bump. So this is you at week 27. You are now in your third and final trimester and on the home stretch. How exciting. You might experience some new pregnancy symptoms as your body starts to prepare itself for D-Day and your baby's arrival. Your appetite will probably increase quite a bit in the last few months as your body uses more energy, but actually mine's decreased. I've not really been feeling hungry, but I just think that's to be in busy with Esme. As your body uses up more energy, eat healthy and try and keep active as possible, which I've been doing anyway. By 27 weeks pregnant, you'll be gaining weight more rapidly, and a healthy amount to gain during pregnancy is around 1 stone, 12 pounds. But when on my last consultant appointment, I actually lost weight and not gained any, so that's quite good. Facts to know about you in week 27. Of the 44 cell divisions before adulthood, 41 have already taken place. Progesterone is a hormone that makes your boobs bigger in readiness for making milk. I'm not sure if I'm producing milk yet, because obviously I breastfed Esme for a bit, so I was still, sometimes it was still I still get little bits of milk. So I've not even checked, to be honest with you. Got signs and symptoms at week 27. So piles. Touch wood, I'm yet to suffer. I don't want to suffer because I don't. I suffer bad with Esme. It's one of the most unpleasant symptoms of pregnancy, but many women suffer with piles in pregnancy due to the, yep, you guessed it, high level hormones in your body, which relaxes the wall of your blood vessels, which makes suffering with piles more likely. It's also the hormone that's responsible for causing constipation in pregnancy. To try and avoid getting piles, you should make sure you drink plenty of fluids as well as to keep a high fibre diet, which I drink a load of water now, and I'm not sure about fibre, but like I said, when I had Esme, I suffered really bad with piles. Peeing, when you sneeze, which unfortunately happens to a lot of people, and I'm not saying it does it all the time, but I get that now and again. Even if I cough, I'm like pee a little bit, which is vile, but I just normally wear a panic liner now, obviously because I get into that stage of pregnancy where obviously you lose a lot more discharge as well. So a lot of women, pregnant women, experience the embarrassing case of sneezing and peeing yourself a little in the process. At this stage of pregnancy, you might be experiencing it more as your baby is putting a lot of pressure on your bladder. There isn't really anything you can do to avoid this, and the truth is, as your baby grows, you may experience this a bit more. You should try to keep your pelvic floor strong, so make sure you know how to do your pelvic floor exercises. I've never ever did them. Should have really, because I'm going to like regret it when I'm an old lady. The only thing after that can help a little is to go to the toilet regularly. After all, the less there is in your bladder, the less there is to leak. And that's it. So like I said, I got a little bump now. I'm going to show you. Not that you can mostly see because my bedroom's quite dark, but if I just adjust the camera a little bit, excuse my little bit, my belly hanging out, but that's my little tiny bump. So I'll just adjust it again. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, turn your notifications on, and I'll see you next week for my next pregnancy update. If it's not next week, it will be the week after. I'm going to start doing them like sort of every 2 weeks because not all the time everything's changed. So I'll see you in my next update.